Class 12th A, Subject Biology, Chapter 1, Reproduction in Organism, Part 5. Sexual reproduction, development of new individuals through formation and fusions of gametes. Characteristics of sexual reproduction. First, it is usually biparental. Gametes are always formed. Fertilization takes place. It involves both mitosis and meiosis. Daughter organism genetically different from the parents. Multiplication is not so rapid as in asexual reproduction. Events or stages in sexual reproduction. First event is the pre-fertilization, fertilization and post-fertilization. Events of fertilization. First, gametogenesis and second is the gamete transfer. Gametes are haploid cells. Fertilization, when two parent N plus N to form isogamete. Fusions of gametes to form diploid zygote. Post-fertilizations, events of post-fertilization, zygote formation here and embryogenesis, new individuals. So, fusions of gametes, these are to form diploid zygote. Isogametes. Iso, that means same gametes. Types of gamete fusions: isogamy, anisogamy or heterogamy, ogamy. Isogamy, fusions of morphologically similar gametes. Isogamies, same structure and size. Example, chlamydomonas, microcyst, cladophora. These are the examples of isogamy, that means same structure here and same size. Anisogamy or heterogamy, fusions of gametes which are structurally similar but differ in size, like big, small, capsule, cup-shaped algae, and different in size. Example, chlamydomonas, brevunid. Ogamy, fusions of large non-motile female gamete and small motile male gametes. Example, volvox, fucus, most animals, male flagella. Reproductive phases in plants. Monocarpic, mono means single flowers only once in their life. Example, annual, साल में एक बार होगा इसका crop. Example, wheat or rice. Bamboo, lifespan 56 years age. All biennial plant, bi that means 2. 1 year to grow, एक साल grow करने में. Second to flower, second year में flower देगा. Example, carrot, radish, Nilgiri, Tamil Nadu. In 12 years, Nilgiri, Blue Mountains, only once in life. 12 साल में एक बार आएगा. And Strobelianthus, Canthenia, Nilkunj, flower once in 12 years. Found in hilly areas in Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Example, perennial plants. Example, Bambusa tubula, flowers once in 50 years to 12 years. Reproductive phases in plants. Polycarpic plant. Poly that means male. Carpic that means flower. Perennial plants flower rapidly at intervals. Every year flowers at intervals of the year. Example, apple, mango, orange, grapevine, and flowers throughout the year. Example, China rose. Sexually in organism. Dioecious, monoecious. Di that means 2 and mono that means 1. Organism that produces either male or female gametes. Organism that produces both female and male gametes. unisexual conditions in dioecious, bisexual or hermaphrodite condition in monoecious. Heterolytic produces gametes with no morphological or physiological difference. Example, mucor, cockroach, birds, mammals, etc. Homothallic produces gametes with morphologically or physiologically differences. Example, rhizopus, stolonifera, animals. Example, earthworm, leech, sponge, tapeworm. Example, plant, sweet potato, staminate and pistillate flowers on same plants. Example, maize, coconut, cucurbits. Other plants. Example, chia. Male flowers, heterolytic fusions, produces gametes, no morphological or physiological differences. Example, mucor, cockroach, birds, mammals, etc. Male flowers, staminate flowers and female flowers, pistillate flowers are born on different plants. Plant like dead palm always in groups. Papaya, other plant example, margaritia. And papaya भी दो होंगे, मेल फीमेल papaya होंगे. Male papaya कैसे पता लगेगा there is no fruit. It's male papaya. Embryogenesis, development of embryo from zygote to an oviparous, viviparous, ovoviviparous, vivo that means life. Oviparous, many months lay fertilized or unfertilized eggs. Example, reptiles and birds. Calcareous shells will be found on their eggs. Viviparous, zygote development into young one inside the female body. Example, most of mammals. Ovoviviparous, female retain the eggs but do not provide nourishment to embryo. The female gives birth to young ones. Example, shark, rattlesnakes. New terms, flagellates or planogametes. Example, Chlamydomonas, microcystis. Second, non-flagellate, that means or aplanogametes. Example, Spirogyra. So these are the difference between Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. First is the self-fertilization and second is the cross-fertilization. Fertilization can be divided into two parts, self and cross. Characteristics, sources of gametes कैसे होंगे इसके? From the same parent. Cross fertilization from different parents. Occurrence कहाँ होगी? Very rare process found in Taenia, Fascicola, etc. Very common process in cross fertilization. Example in human beings, frogs, cockroach, earthworm, etc. So these are the reproduction